Okay guys, we're back at I46. We've got the always late FC team who managed to make a journey from Tamworth to Telford. Last nearly 3 or 4 hours going via John O'Groats, I think. But they're here at last. Looking a bit worse for wear for the consumption of Jaeger bombs last night. But it should be an interesting game to see how the guys get on here today. So they're just finalising the setup of their teams. Hopefully they'll be in blue, but at the moment they're sitting in a red kit. But otherwise we're going to end up with red v red, which we don't want that. But anyway, so this is what you're watching here is a 4v4 match here, the final one of the first round. So just over the break we've been having a conversation now the point system is going to be the 4v4 matches carry 12 points. The 2v2 carry 6 points each, so total into 12 points, and the 1v1 matches carry the normal 3 points each, so a total of 12 points for that round. So I got the thumbs up from the guys that they're ready to go. So we're going to have YFL in red and the always late guys in blue. I'm always late, probably not a description, and probably should be wearing green by looking at them. So just waiting for everyone to get their positions sorted out, and then we'll be getting kick-off. Where's Ben? We just got a player gone AWOL at the moment. Where's Kel? I'll just report back on the position. We've got what's going on. We've got the World Cyber Games 1v1 PC going on beside us here at Insomnia. Okay, so one of the players has just gone into extra time in the World Cyber Games. He'll be then rushing over here onto his Xbox and getting ready to go. So we just got the players in the holding bay at the moment as we get ready to go into the game. So it's been really good watching the club. I like the 4v4 games, are really good to watch. The banter with the players. I must get to record one of these games on the video so you can see what's going on between the players, because it's actually really good to watch. So we're going to have YFL in red and the always late FC. They earned that name today. It's not really their name, but as they're about 4 hours late from a 40-minute journey, we thought they deserved that name. So there's a couple of in always FC is a Team Switch Patch TV player, Adam Reed. Not looking his best today, I must say. I've seen him looking a lot better. And previous player Ben Andrews as well, and a couple of their mates. So we look forward to seeing this. I think the YFL guys have been very patient and waiting for their opponents. So just looking over to WCG, see how that game's going. It's just gone in extra time. So any questions from the stream at all for us here, fellas? So we'll pick them up as they're going. I got my Team Sweet Patch TV manager sitting off my shoulder here. I might tempt him onto the stream in a minute. What's the latest go on there?
Just started the second half of extra time.
So WCG game's just gone into the second half of extra time. So that should be finished in a minute or so. So while we're waiting, say to anyone in the stream, see how many you can tweet out, how many mates. We're sitting at 12 viewers at the moment. So with the club's community being absolutely massive, there must be a way of exploding that through and getting seeing what we can do. So that's your challenge while we're waiting for this game to kick off. Go and see how many of your mates you can get in here and see what before the kick off, how many we can go from 14 up to. Let's see what we can achieve. So we're just hearing the sad stories of how Always Late managed to go from Telford via nearly Sheffield this morning to then come back by John O'Groats, I think, but I don't know which way. How long did it take in the end, Adam?
3 hours.
3-hour journey for a 40-minute journey.
I did it from
Yeah.
35 miles.
Yeah, Jaeger bombs, sat navs just obviously don't go together. This has been the problem. Yeah. If Nick had to put the information into the sat nav, I'm sitting looking at him now, thinking, how's he going to play a game of clubs? But we'll see if he gets through that. So come on, guys, we're still sitting at 14 in the stream at the moment. Oh yeah, we got someone coming in the stream. Mr. Bullard sitting in there. Hello, Chris. Crossy, good to see you, mate. Thank you very much for that, bud. If everyone retweets out, see, since we started retweeting, we've gone from 14 to 12 viewers. That's working well. See, let's see who can get the competition for getting the most retweets off their retweet. Right, so latest from WCG is. We're just waiting for an update. No news at the moment. Showing 15 on you, Crossy. I've still got 12 here, Matt, at the moment, but I'll get it up on my laptop. That's interesting. In a bit. There we go. It's caught up now. 15 viewers. So keep those retweets coming, guys. What's just people that have watched the game so far? What's the actual visual quality coming over from the stream being like? Because this is off my brand new PVR that we've got working this weekend, and just interested on how people are finding it. Yeah, you got it, Matt. That's the one. Get KSA on the scene, and we might have 1,015 sat in here, which would be awesome. But say, this has been the first ever offline clubs tournament at LAN, and the 4v4 format has been awesome. Watching it, it's been great. And what we need to definitely have next time is a player cam, so you can see the banter and the high fives and everything that's going on as goals are scored and things. Right, so we got some action. The WCG game's finished. Ben Andrews is now taking his place, and we'll be kicking off in a minute for the third. So what's happening, we've had 3 qualifier games in the first round of a bracket of 8. The 3 teams that win that will be going through, and the best runner-up as well. So we'll then have semi-finals going through into a final. We've played 2 4v4 games so far, 3 of the 1v1s, and we're now back to 2 4v4s. We're on to the third and final 4v4 now. So just getting themselves ready. Some nice little banter messages being typed there on the coming out on the stream. JMO, thanks for the feedback, mate, about the smoothness. We're still sitting at 15 viewers at the moment, but let's see where we can get this. Spread the good news. Hopefully there's some clubs live that people can enjoy. Right, I think we're just about ready to go. Looking over to Kelly's, watching over playing. It seems fairly happy. Nearly there. YFL guys, they've been really patient. Thanks to them for their patience. They look fairly switched on to this, whereas you've got the always late FC who shabby would probably be a little bit of a understatement. So I'm just going to turn to my right, see if I can get my man Mr. Bellis just from the FIFA forums. Lovely to see him along here today. Used to be a regular iSeries attendee as a player, just coming along in his viewing and management capacity now. What are you looking forward to this afternoon, Dan?
Seeing some good club matches, really. We've not had it at the iSeries really before. It's a good opportunity for people to get involved in a 4v4 capacity. That's it, really.
Excellent, and welcome to you, mate. Sorry, I forgot to say welcome you to the stream. Alejandro, who's the players here? What are they now as they're known? So, yeah, we've got what we've had to do to achieve this is obviously we've not got players haven't been able to use their virtual pros that they've developed. This is a generic set of virtual pros. We've created 2 teams, i46 red, i46 blue, created 8 default virtual pros that everybody's using. So basically you've got the guys, 4 guys in the YFL who look very switched on, very focused, been very patient, and I know Ben Andrews and Adam Reed from Always Late FC. So let's just get ourselves ready to go. JMO, thanks for tweeting KSI, mate. That'll be interesting. So we're 16 now. Here we go. Players picking up their size. We're almost good to go. Okay, so this is a 4v4 game. This is going to be worth 12 points, this game. So if I was a betting man, I think looking at the players, YFL guys got their headphones on, they're focused, looking good, looking ready for this, and the other team are here. Don't want to go any further than that at this point. Right, good to go. Right then, let's get this game underway. It's only been 4 hours coming, but we go. So we've got the YFL in the red, kicking from left to right, and Always Late FC, knew they would, in black, not blue. We'll get that adjusted. Okay, so early pressure from the lads. Be interested if they can keep this up. They're looking a little tired off the pitch, let alone on the pitch. So first corner goes to Always Late FC. What can they do from this? Oh, someone's not happy with their camera angle. Okay, let's stretch that out, gone for more of a co-op mode. Okay, so here we go, YFL, let's see what they're about. Their first time with the ball, chipped it forwards. I think it's offside there. Yeah, just straight offside. Yeah, that's something I certainly found last night playing pro clubs, was keeping you, when you're a striker, keeping yourself onside was a task. Oh, okay. So we've got just get a bit of news.
Restarting because he was selected as goalkeeper. He wants to be any.
Right. Okay. So we had someone who was selected as goalkeeper, who should have been set as an any. So we're just restarting the game again. As we say, this is all about a pilot and learning these things. So all goes with the territory. But when we get back, it will be YFL in red, Always Late in their black kit. Hopefully not depicting how they're feeling this afternoon. But get going. Okie doke. Is the Arsenal game on at this point, is it? Okay. Got someone sat in goal. I'm not sure if they want to be, but okay. Here we go. Guys are getting set up. So you can see there at the top of the page we got i46 red, i46 blue, the default clubs we've set up for today's tournament. I don't think so. Answer the Crossy's question. YFL, don't know the guys from there, but they certainly look very focused and switched on and ready for their clubs. In Always Late, you've got a couple of Ben Andrews and Adam Reed. Adam currently with Team Sweet Patch, Ben previously with Sweet Patch and Power Gaming and a few other clubs, and I don't know their two mates. So here we go. We're off. YFL kick off, but straight away give the ball away, and we just got a little bit of passing between the teams at the moment. Okay, throw in here to the YFL. Bit of chuckling from the Always late guys, so I'm presuming that was not quite what was meant to happen. Okay, so early pressure to YFL. Can always late get themselves out of trouble. Nice little dink into space there. There's a winger overlap. Fullbacks come forwards for an overlap. Played it into feet. Unlucky YFL clear up at the back. Put it forward to the centre forward immediately, and we've got a break on. Chipped out wide. Just waiting for the players to join in. Just put that back. There's no one there. There we are, 1-0 already. I think they've done that before. Beautiful goal. Chip to the back post. Really powerful header. Back across check. No chance. 1-0. YFL. Here we go. Right, let's see if Always Late can get back into this, or whether they're always tired is going to hurt them too much. So they're on the attack. Threaded it through. He's got a chance here. Oh, what did the ref say? No penalty given. A lot of activity there. Thought the ref might have given something, but no. Restrained from bringing out the whistle. It's onside. Oh, interesting manoeuvre there. YFL clear the ball up. Is it going to go to a striker? No, tried to play a short ball. There's a bit of skill on the edge of the box. Goes for finesse, but just bent it wide. There's a few questions going across the table between the Always Late guys. Not sure what that was about. Sure we'll understand that later on. Okay, back to the game. YFL try a long shot, but with not a lot of success. Andos. Yeah, default pros, mate. The only way we could do it with a pilot is to basically create 8 new profiles, 2 new clubs, and they've got default VPs. That allows us to play all the games today without everybody requiring bringing their Xbox Live accounts and their pros and everything. So it's just all about learning what works, what doesn't work across the club scene, looking to really increase the numbers of players here at sort of offline events. And so far I've got to say the 4v4 has been a massive success. I'm really enjoying it. So back to the game, we're 20 minutes in. YFL are 1 up. Always Late had quite a bit of pressure, but when YFL had their one chance, were very, very clinical. There's a shot from a long way out there. Not really testing Peter Cech. I think he slipped over in the process, as he's a computer-controlled goalie. I think that might be part of what the discussion's about. So here we have Always Late knocking it around nicely in midfield, just looking to create that bit of width. Here comes the wide man, overlapping. And going to go in. Is there a finesse on the cards here? No, well dealt with defensively. And here go the YFL, and he's got his man free. We've got a 3-on-1 here. What's the defender going to do? Goalie stayed at home, but he cut back inside and unfortunately gave the chance for Always Late to cut that one off. Okay, so it's launch forwards, dealt with by Always something, to be fair. Just trying to break through the middle, but YFL defending very well back there. But here we come, he's got away. What's he going to do with this? Is it a cross? Oh, keeper just got there. Thought it was going to be chipped back to the far stick where they had a man waiting. So we're just over 30 minutes in. It's been YFL finished their one chance really. They've not had too much more than that. Whereas Always Late have had quite a bit of possession but not managed to turn it into a goal yet. Well swept up at the back and it's played forwards. We've got a counter attack, but 4 at the back for the YFL. Really defending well there. I think he just strayed offside if that had gone to him, but was cut out well. Here they go out wide. Nice bit of skills, yeah, he sold the defender there, but couldn't move the ball inside quick enough. Oh, it's very generous of him. Come in and get involved. Got Kelly here who's just got himself free from sorting everything out. So we eventually got our always late, or very, very late team here, Kel. They're not doing too bad at the moment. They're sort of holding their own. Unfortunate, one really clinical goal that they probably couldn't do a lot about. But
I missed the first goal. How quick was that? Was it?
It was about 10 minutes in that YFL went down the right, put a back stick cross in, where there was no defenders to be seen, and the centre forward headed it nicely back across goal. But here we got YFL. Peter Cech stands up to that one, and they've dealt with it.
Ah, right. So always late are using a goalie, are they?
Yeah.
All right, but they've already scored against him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's something from a commentating point of view of not playing clubs. So it's actually interesting to hear your views on, you know, what positions players have picked in the four on the pitch, and as you say, always late have picked themselves a goalkeeper, which
I think, you know, clubs that have got goalies, especially ones with a decent rated pro, seem to keep out more goals than, you know, the default. So I think there's a definite advantage. Whether that translates to, you know, an overall 70 rated pro, I really don't know. Perhaps we'll have a word with him after after the game.
yeah,
Get him to talk us through the goal, or goals if there's any more.
absolutely. Who's Xbox Gaming? Is the commentator Andy Gray? No, unfortunately I missed out the grey stage. I went straight for flesh tones. So unfortunately, yeah, Dave Pink perhaps, not Andy Gray, but hey. Okay, so is that half-time reached, or have we got a pause in the game?
Half-time.
So we're at half-time. It's only 1-0, always late, not doing too bad at all. Don't know if they're changing anything at half-time, or they're just... Yeah, they might be. That would be a good. We'll change their name if it's scores late, but we'll see. Or always scores late. But so we're into the second half. Not sure if anything was changed around. That was a pretty quick turnaround. But have you come up against the YFL guys before, Kelly, in the club scene?
Yeah, I mean we've had a couple of games against them. They're a pretty good team.
What was the outcome of the games?
I can't even remember off the top of my head.
That's no problem, but they're certainly watching them before the game, looking pretty motivated, all switched on, very focused on what they're going to do. Slightly different to the always late team.
Yeah.
They were always hammered, I think, was another name we could have called them, but
They do look a little bit worse for wear, don't they?
yeah, I think turning a 40-minute journey into a 3-hour marathon.
Oh.
But as we say that, lovely chip to the front post, and they buried it home, and we got 1-1, and that was scored by Ben Andrews, I would say, from the name there. So game on, 1-1, they're back in it. Nice little move out, appeal for offside, but he's come across the centre back there and buried it at the near post.
That defender didn't even react, did he?
No, it looked like one of the always late defenders who just arrived and had been out on the Jaeger bombs all night, I must say. But okay, so 52 minutes gone and we're back to all square here at Insomnia 46, where we've now hit 20 in the stream at this point in time. So keep those retweets going out, guys. See if we can get as many people into the stream as possible. Kelly and me would be delighted if we could hit the 100 mark and the 1,000 mark. It'd be awesome, but little steps. So just interested out of the people that are in the stream at the moment. I think we've got quite a few FEPA guys in there, I can see. So good to see you all there. Don't know what the percentage is out of 20 that we've got FEPA guys. Cheering their team on, no doubt, in a minute. So far they've won their 4v4, won that 2-0, and at the moment are up.
We won 2 1v1s and we drew a 1v1.
Yeah, so
we won't talk about that missed penalty.
No, was it a miss or was it a... No, it won't go there, Kelly.
Yeah.
No, don't say it. Nothing. I won't remind you. So FVPA sitting in a good position in their first game. We've got, from their FVPAs, we've still got 1v1 to play, and then the 2v2s. So as we mentioned earlier, we've changed the point system, so the 4v4 games carry 12 points with them. That's obviously what we want to focus on as a clubs and increase that. The 2v2 matches carry 6 points each, so that round's worth 12 points, and the 1v1s carry 3 points each, so that's 12 points for that round as well. So that puts a much more of an emphasis on the clubs game and doesn't give the teams that are stacked with good 1v1 players the advantage that it would previously. So how are you feeling about that, the point scheme now, Kel?
Yeah, I think that's a lot fairer doing it that way. And like you say, it focuses on the team play aspect. 12 points is a lot of points to pick up in one round, isn't it?
I'm just going to lose Kelly by the looks of things a minute because we got a technical issue as we probably thought we had.
Just as he lost his connection and YFL down score.
That was interesting. So one of the players lost their connection there, but at the same time, they've also scored a goal. So guys have just gone to have a look at that, and that's obviously one of the challenges with clubs and playing online. But the guys are sorting that out. But at the same time, the game goes on. So at the moment, YFL playing with 3 players, and FE and Always Late playing with the full complement of 4.
Yeah, so YFL just lost the player with the EA connection issue. And just as he got disconnected, his team went and scored. So
yeah, I suppose thinking forwards, if one team loses a player, is there any benefit in the other team forfeiting a player at that point, or would we just leave it as it is?
I think it's just luck of the draw, isn't it? If it happens, it happens. It's just like normal clubs, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's something that happens in a normal game of clubs when you're playing online as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's just.
Well, it's not been as bad this year. Last year it was terrible. This year it's not been so bad.
So just while the game goes on, we're 74 minutes in, 75, and YFL are 2-1 up against the Always Late lads. Just while I've got you both, Kelly, here, sort of FVPA, FIFA 13 clubs all announced at Gamescom recently. What's the feeling in the clubs community about what's been said so far?
Mainly the online pro, that's sort of hit home a bit. Everyone's really pleased with that. Loads of positive feedback. There was a good few features that have been brought out. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be any more announcements. Yeah, a little bit disappointed that there hasn't been any mention of any sort of customisations. But the technical side of it, really happy with that.
Yeah, it's good. Historically, I'd be most surprised now the demo's coming out in a couple of weeks' time. They probably lock down things and probably, like you say, focus on getting the gameplay right. It tends to be a priority, and then the niceties, the customisation. Let's make that club your own club. Probably sounding like it's going to be a FIFA 14, or maybe, EA are spending a lot more time now on actually releasing patches online rather than putting it out of the box. So that potentially a possibility.
I mean, they mentioned about patching the game last year, didn't they? One of the launches. But I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't really see any major patches come out.
No, I think through the year they now got the ability to release updates as and when they want, as basically part of the squad updates. And I think there was some subtle things, usually about the start of the game, is it? Nothing. The thing to watch was the way they brought out the Euro game, which was a downloadable content add-on, and I think we're probably going to see more of that going on through the game. So if things aren't available on release day, perhaps they'll bring them out later in the cycle and make it much more of a living game rather than just a once-a-year release.
Yeah.
But generally the feedback, I mean, not being a big clubs player, but the feedback I saw from people was pretty positive around the 13 club stuff, because I think people were disappointed with 12 that there wasn't a lot of focus put on it.
No, I think they were looking more at stability really, which I think they have achieved to some degree. It's not perfect, but there's so many different variables to take into account, people's internet connections and stuff like that. But
so we're right into the last minute of the game now. You got Always Late trying hard to break through. defender going to deal with this one? Yeah, he's shepherding him out to the side. I think that's it. Well done, guys. Go all shake their hand. Go and make sure they all shake hands as part of this stuff. So just got the team shaking hands. That was a good 2-1 win to YFL. Always late, looking a bit tired now, but YFL guys very focused. Well done to them. So that's it. YFL win 2-1, so they've earned themselves 12 points there to go forwards. We'll just take a short break now while we get things set up for the next game, and then we'll be back with you straight away. Thanks, guys.